We're recording. We're all set. Okay. So, let me try this again with capture display. Display capture. Me. Properties. Done. Let me. Stream. Nope, that's the VBCS. Am I live, dude? Am I live?
Yeah, I see you now.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna remove that. Oh, dude, I wish this was. I wish this was. I wish this was better, but I guess we just do what we can.
I mean, it could be worse. At least
It
it's
could,
working a little bit.
it could be worse. Yeah, that is right. Window capture. Window capture. Bleh. That. Oh no. That has decided not to work either. Son of a. This is not how this is supposed to go. I do apologize to those at home, and I do apologize to Syko, dude. I don't understand what is going on right now. With
Just do vocals. It'll be all right.
yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean we can still you still have the voice, so I mean it's fine as long as the
People
illusion
know
is
what I
still.
look like.
Yeah, people do know what you look like. I mean the whole point of it was to just have the damn thing there, so that way everyone can see you. I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm also gonna go ahead and just ask you the first question of the show. What
All
got
right.
you? What got you to? I'm gonna stop doing that now. What got you to start streaming in the first place? First on Mixer, then on Twitch.
Actually, I started on YouTube and then went to. I've been to a lot of platforms. Went to YouTube, to Twitch, to Mixer, then now back to Twitch. Not by choice, but you know it
No,
is what it
because
is.
no, because Mixer's decided to shut its doors.
Yeah, they just don't love us no more, I guess, because I don't know.
Yeah, I hope.
Um.
Yeah. Also, by the way,
So
is I just thought if you can just check for
yeah.
a second on the audio real quick. I'm sorry, dude, but just check to see if the thing is working on the other side for Twitch.
All right, hold on. Let me unmute it.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Hello, hello, hello there, hello there, hello there, Psycho.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah, I hear
Yep. It's
myself and I hear you
okay. Good.
in the stream. So
Okay, good. So go on with what you so what got you to start doing because it seems like it blew up very quickly with your
no, I
20K.
actually didn't. I because I've been doing this probably close to 10 years now. Um, it took me until Mixer. I was on Mixer for about a year before anybody even knew who I was.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and as a behind
it,
the scenes thing, VoiceBeast, in the distance or in the computer or whatever, he has actually been watching you for a long time on Mixer as as another user. I guess he changed it to VoiceBeast later. His name was what was it? Something crappy like Solid Snake or something like that. Oh
some
my
long
god.
ass name I can't remember.
Yeah, that was stupid of him to do, but whatever. He's finally decided to catch on a name, Voice Beast, which I'm happy of because it's the same beastly thing as me, Hell Beast, so it works, so it's fine. He's a voice actor, well, used to be, but he can't anymore because of the environment he's in, so whatever. Um, so going back to the Twitch question, so was it really like the Asylum gig that really blew you up, my friend?
Yeah, it's when I switched over to when I added the asylum. Well, we were always called the asylum, but we just didn't have the look. It didn't make sense. Like
It looks
I
very
didn't go.
cool
The
though.
look didn't go with the name, so
It
I
looks very
decided to
cool though
make it.
now. It does look very cool now though.
Yeah,
That's
now,
for sure.
but before it didn't make any sense before. So
Yeah, can
I
I be the
didn't.
first?
I
Can I?
started branding,
Yeah.
and branding is really what helped. I guess boost my career a little bit.
Can I first? Can I be the first to congratulate you on having your own gifts now?
Oh, thank you.
You have your
I
own
like them.
gifts. You have your own gifts now, so you can actually, so people can actually talk about you and stream and have a gift in their tweet.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. My mom uses them on her phone. It's funny.
Oh yeah, I bet your Mama Psycho is very, very happy.
Oh yeah, she's very supportive. She's great.
I bet, dude. I bet. So, what really got you to, start doing Twitch? Is it like as like a hobby? Was it like, part time or something?
No, I ended up getting sick in a long time ago with a disease that kept me where I couldn't move, do too much stuff. So I had to find some way to make money. And I saw people playing video games and streaming. I was like, oh, I can do that. That's easy. It just wasn't easy. They just made it look easy.
They did.
So,
Like you had to have skill like a god just to play these games and be up with
oh,
the league of
it's
people.
not easy. It's not easy to
No,
be a streamer, the game, and none of it. So,
no, no. So, as a content creator and as the host of the VBCS, we pretty much just did this from scrap. We didn't know if this was gonna work or not. We didn't know if people were gonna actually join the show. So I'm very happy that so far we've had Luigi Kid, the Raven Armed, and now you, my friend, you on this show. And I am
oh
very
yeah,
pleased that we were able to do this and set this up. So that way, people from your side of the channel can not only have more content from you, but also be able to watch a new stream because you have been offline for a long while. You said.
yeah. It's been a few months. I mean, I'm planning on coming back. Just I'm I'm focusing on something else in my career right at this moment that I have to focus on. So,
Right. So people have seen the real life you. So let's get into the behind the scenes of who you are as a Twitch streamer and how things are set up. Um, so explain the Syko character, if you will.
well, I mean, I've had the name Syko since I was 14, and I'm 39 now. So I've had it for a long time.
That is a
I
long time.
Yeah. So I mean, I I feel like I'm the originator of Syko. So if you see any other Sykos, it was me for I started it. So, um, but I actually had a dream. It was a dream that I had, and it was like I told my wife about it. I was like, man, I had this crazy dream that I was dressed up like a clown, and I was in this like padded cell and all this, and I was like,
It
I don't know. I
worked.
think
It
maybe I
worked.
need to do it. And she was like, do it, try it. She said it's either gonna work or not. So
It worked.
I,
It
I
worked.
spent months, man. I
That's for
spent
sure.
3 months probably just trying to get everything created and ready. And I lost like 95 pounds just to become Syko, which was insane.
That is insane. And my friend, if I may say, dude, you look awesome. Like I may not be able to see, the viewers may not be able to see you, but dude, you look like you were born into the character.
Thank you.
Like if I'm gonna be quite honest, dude, the Psycho character just works because of your voice and everything. And
Yeah,
I
I
just
never
gotta,
thought
yeah,
about that, at first, because, I never thought about that my voice could make a character come out. But
it
even when I
did.
go back and look at my own clips, I'm like, it fits. It looks good together.
It does. And it's a creative stride for you because it gives you an opportunity to try things out and see what works and what doesn't. Just like VoiceBeast did with not only creating the show, but also giving viewers a chance to see, a podcast, but something a little darker, like you see right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun being creative like that.
It is fun being creative like that because you get to scare the hell out of some people.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so moving on to the next question. So do you want to explain your real life, or do you not want to do that?
Whatever. Just ask
So so
questions.
you
I'll
so you
answer.
so you're a father of three, right?
Yes.
How have your kids taken this as like a my father's a Twitch streamer, my father's popular or whatnot or whatever.
Well, my kids don't see me as popular because I'm not really. So, when my daughter was in elementary school, the kids was it our daughter? Yeah, she would they would all want my autograph and stickers and I don't even think they really knew who I was. I just
Dude,
think
do you
it was
even
the
have any more?
idea.
Do you even have any more Psycho merch?
No, not really. I have some
Boo.
stickers on my desk, but that's about it.
I was gonna say I was gonna have VoiceBeast probably order a mask.
Well, I'm really picky about those, so I don't just go to. I mean, I could start a merch store, but if they don't have a nice mask, I won't use them. They gotta have a good enough mask.
Yeah,
It's gotta
like the
be good
ones.
quality.
I mean, the quality could be basically just a cloth mask. It doesn't have to be, anything very crazy like leather, like this one.
No, it just gotta be cloth, but it's gotta be comfortable. It's gotta
Yeah,
fit
it's got to be
majority of
comfortable. And
people.
yeah, and for myself, I use this mask to, in my case, I use it to make sure that I can't unhinge my jaw and make sure I don't separate it from my mouth so it doesn't get stuck. It sucks sometimes. I swear to God, it does suck. So to
Yeah.
prevent that from happening, I just use this mask, and I do have a layer underneath it, mainly because I don't know how to wash this, and I don't want to know. So I'm just
I don't
gonna
know if
just
you probably have to wash it by hand, just with
no
a
because of the
wet
leather.
rag.
No, because of the leather and these spikes. That's why.
Yeah.
So I can't necessarily just
I'm
do
scared
that.
to wash my mask. I don't want it to fall apart.
Same.
I mean,
That's
because
why
it
I'm
was
afraid to do
homemade,
this one.
so
That's why I'm afraid to do. That's why I'm afraid to use. That's why I'm afraid to do this one. So I just
yeah.
don't. Um. Anyway, so moving on, we have So what really what drew you to Mixer? Like, why did you abandon Twitch to go to Mixer?
It was. I found out about it early. I literally joined it probably 2 weeks after it started,
Oh,
and it was the quick. It was the no delay in chat is what, because on Twitch now, Twitch is a lot better now, but back then it was a 15 seconds or longer delay from when people would chat with you and then the streamer would respond. So I found out about Mixer. Well, it was called Beam back then. I found out about them and found out about FTL, which is faster than light. And I was like, yo, this is it. I mean, they didn't have any bots or like any, you couldn't do all kinds of crazy stuff because they didn't have that implemented yet. It was so new that all you could do is pretty much just go live. But the way you could respond to your chat immediately and they could respond back right away, still nothing like it. Like, it's the best thing about live streaming.
yeah. The way VoiceBeast found it was he was just streaming. He was just trying to find a new streaming platform besides Twitch because he didn't have a capture card like he does now. Because they only had one option and that was Mixer. So they
Ah,
after after they shut down, Xbox made an update that now you can stream on Twitch from your console, but unless you have a good mic, it's probably gonna be shit.
yeah.
So, um, we have two viewers in the house. Awesome. How are you all doing tonight? I'm VoiceBeast. Not Voice. I'm getting my creator mixed up with myself. Oof, that sucks.
It happens, man. It happens. I feel you.
Yeah. So, hi everybody. My name is Hellbeast. If you're from Syko's channel, I'm interviewing him not only for content for his channel, but also for content for mine. Because he was nice enough to come on. And, not a lot of people come on here that are in the popular section with over 10k views, or 10k followers, or 10k subs, that want to do this without being paid. So,
I mean, if you want to pay me, go ahead.
I can't, that's the problem.
Damn.
I can't, that's the problem. So if you wanted to
Oh
join, I'm
well.
sorry, but you're gonna have to
Maybe
just
next
join.
time.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have a VoiceBeast doesn't even have a job, so I can't get paid. So I don't even have the money. We don't even have the money right now, so we're just doing this all for free. Because if we were able to if we had money, we would have paid for editors to edit our stuff. So it's not so every blooper that happens could be cut from the stream into the video.
That's what I always wanted, was an editor. I couldn't
Yeah,
afford one of those either.
neither could I. So
Editors would be great.
they are. They would be, because especially if you find the right one that makes your content really pop.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome. Markiplier does it. Everybody does it. So I
They
mean,
all do it.
they
They all
do.
have
They all
somebody.
do it. They all do it.
But
They
they
all
make a
do it.
crap load of money though. They can afford it.
They do. Psycho. Since we're talking about streaming and stuff, I forgot to mention something that VoiceBeast kept nagging me about today. Um, we are hereby, as of this stream and so on and so forth, we will be hosting Thankmas. Thankmas is a charity event that Jacksepticeye hosts that basically we are not sponsored by them at all. We are just raising awareness about it. This year's goal is to give 10 million to the charity for um, homeless families and homeless people all over the globe, so that way they don't because COVID has been very rough to a lot of people. Um, and VoiceBeast originally made the announcement on Veterans Day because he has a very soft spot for veterans because his father was a vet. So yeah, um,
Nice.
yes. So in the description of the YouTube video, there will be a link to the charity stream, and I will probably start linking it soon when I get the okay to do so. When we start actually doing it on the when we get more people in here, I will start actually linking the charity stuff that we're hosting and stuff like that. So till
Yeah,
then,
that'd
I'm
be
just
dope.
till then I'm just saying, hey, if you want to donate, donate. It really is for a good cause because, again, there's a lot of homeless people out there. Vets included, because some people have mental illnesses that just don't let them allow to have work.
Yep, it's
So
true.
that's yeah, I know that's true because I personally myself have seen so many people, just wandering around with a sign that says "Give to the vets."
Yep.
So it's sad, but it's true. So just throwing that out there. Anyway, Psycho, let's get back on topic with you know, how does Miss Psycho stream at all?
She did. She just she thought she'd like it, but it's not really her thing. So she did for a little bit. Did really well.
Understandable, because the reason I ask is because VoiceBeast follows another streamer with the same name, but it's not Psycho, it's Psych, I think.
Psych.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still the same spelling as your name, Psych O, but without the O for some reason. It's stupid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. um, are you also just to check to see if everything's running? You watching the stream on your end?
Yep,
How's it look?
I am.
It's looking good.
Looks
Everyone can
great.
see
Yeah.
me. Everyone can see the hallway. And again, because capture display is not wanting to work, unfortunately, it's just going to be an audio only stream today. So that's all right. We can we can always try again next time because the VBCS always wants to try to do a 6 month follow up to the streamer's life behind the scenes and or their content as of after the recording and or after the stream. So Psycho, if you want to join me again in 6 months, we can do that. But
Sure.
yeah. Um yeah, so let's see, what other questions did VoiceBeast have me have? Let's check the phone. If nothing pops in my head while I'm trying to say something. Oh yeah. It just came out of my head. Let me think again. Oh yeah. Um, did you originally start on Twitch? Like you did say you started originally on Twitch, right?
I started live streaming. When I started the live stream, it was on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, as soon as Mixer decided to shut their doors, you went right back to Twitch.
Yeah, because I mean, I still had a little bit of a following there because I still had my account.
A little bit,
And
dude. You have over 20K views, my dude. You have over
yeah,
20K
but I
followers.
earned all those after I got back. I mean, I earned all that after
I mean,
I came back to Twitch.
I will say it looks good. It looks damn good. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, with the descriptions and everything, you're using your Psycho character and everything like that. Oh my god, it's awesome.
Thank you. I can't wait to come back, man. I can't wait. I miss it.
Let's hope this interview is a welcome back party for you.
I hope so. I mean, I got see we got with my job. There's stuff I can't talk about, but it's things that are coming very soon that I have to focus on. That
Right.
could be very beneficial for my family at the moment, So, and if that happens, I can come back to streaming and it just be focused on fun instead of when it becomes your full-time job, it's stressful and it won't be my full-time job. It won't even be a job anymore. I can just come back and stream for fun. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to stream as a job anymore. I don't want to do that. It's not
That
It's
is
not as
what
fun as you think it is.
that is what this channel is. It will never be a full-time job, even if I become popular and start earning money doing this. It will never be anything like that. It will never be a job. It will only be a hobby. If I do earn money, it will be paid for editors and emotes. So
Yeah, I mean it's so stressful to know, because if you don't perform or people don't come back or anything like that, you don't get paid. And with 3 kids, and I couldn't risk it anymore.
yeah, that's fair, dude. That's fair, because you have a life that you have to live. Twitch can't just be your life. I get that. A lot of people think it is, which is very sad and very bad because they end up financially broke because of it.
Yep, it
So,
happened. I mean, some people can make it, and some people just aren't. I just wasn't lucky enough, and
well,
but I still feel very blessed with everything that I have. So
yeah, I mean, everyone probably feels blessed that they can even keep doing this, even if it's a job. Um, I envy social media stars because they have to constantly update their lives to just earn money. So,
yep, they're a lot busier than people think.
I will ask for the audience, as in like in the audience members, will you ever start a vlog channel?
A vlog? Is that what you said?
Yeah, vlog channel, like people
No,
who record their
no,
lives and everything, like just, hey
no, because my
everybody, how you
life,
doing? Like, no.
no, hell no, my life is so boring. Like literally, I sit here because my job, I'm a graphic designer, so I
Oh,
sit
you're a
here.
graphic designer.
Yeah,
What
that's
type
all
of
I do.
graphic?
I sit here behind my desk and I make graphics and
Wait, what type of graphic designer?
whatever somebody needs, whatever they ask me to make. So
We could use you if we have the money for it.
yeah, I mean that right now I'm a graphic design for a company, but I'm
Yeah,
trying to branch off and do a little side stuff here and there if I'm able to. I'm not
yeah.
the best, but
I mean,
I'm good
yeah.
enough to get paid, which is good.
Unfortunately, we can't really afford to hire you as a graphic designer. So I mean, we would have just asked you for like new logos and stuff. But
Yeah, I can't. My issue is that I'm not very good at making logos from scratch. Now, if you have like a logo idea and say you draw it out and you need me to make it, then I'm pretty good at doing that. But coming up with the idea, my brain don't work that way.
that's why the logo is literally just a vampire skull in the square with
Yeah, I could probably
VBCS on
make
the
that.
side. You could
Like I said, if
probably.
you come up with the idea and you just need somebody to make it a reality, I'm your guy. But to
I think
come
I
up with
think
the
if I
idea,
I think
that's
if I
not me.
send you I think if we send you a picture of me with my full attire, I think you could work with that and make it into a new logo maybe.
Probably, yeah. Be about $2 million though. You got 2 million?
Oh hell no, I don't. I don't got no $2 million.
I would nah. I'm just joking. No,
No,
I mean yeah. Just let me know.
I mean we could hire you, but again we don't necessarily have fun. So I mean I doubt it. I doubt you'd do it for free at all.
Well, right
So
now I can't afford to do it for free. I wish.
yeah.
Maybe one day.
Maybe, but that's why we're just like, okay, so we can't really hire any graphic designers or anything like that because we honestly just can't afford it.
I mean, here's the thing though. I did everything you see on my stream. I did myself for years. So you don't need all that. Like, everything.
No,
I
I
made
mean, all
everything
I'd
you
ask
see.
for, all we would ask for is literally emotes and logos. That's really it.
Now I did have to pay for emotes
Yeah,
and my logo, but other than that, yeah, I did pay for those because I couldn't come up with ideas. But
yeah,
the
but
rest of it, I just did myself.
I think we could probably find an emote guy somewhere on Pfizer or something like that later.
Fiverr's a great
Yeah,
place to go.
Fiverr's a good place to find voice actors and
I know
graphic
I need to
designers.
fill out for that to
Yeah,
try to get some jobs on there.
yeah, that'd be nice. It's weird, not being able to see you, my dude, but people know who you are and what you look like, so I mean, I don't feel too bad, but at the same time, I feel bad that we can't even show your face while we're
It's
talking.
better anyway because I look like a hot mess, so it's all good.
You look like you just fought an infection. Let me just put it nicely to people at home.
I just got off work, had a meeting,
Yeah,
and my head's was hurting. My head's not hurting now, but it was like I'm just.
yeah,
It's been a long day.
yeah. So, I guess, this is a quick announcement now that it's popping back in my head for the show. The show has updated its schedule to Saturdays and Sundays only, unless there is a guest that has to be on during the weekdays, in which we can figure that out and figure out the time for that. So that's why you're seeing an extra stream today and this week with Syko, because he could not find a weekend day to actually do this with us. So that's why you kind of just see, this stream now instead of on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. So yeah. Um, we appreciate all guests that come on. So again, Syko, we are super happy you decided to come.
Yeah, thanks for asking me to come on.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there will be more in the future. That's for sure. We don't intend to just have 3 guests and then that's it. That would make the show
I
very
hope not. That'd be
no.
pointless.
That would be pointless because then what'd be the point?
Yeah.
So really, the reason why it's on the weekends is because of VoiceBeast's new schedule for school. He still has school and stuff like that. We're just waiting on confirmation for that, so that's why the schedule had to change to weekends only. If VoiceBeast is available during the week, it'd be mostly during the afternoon hours, unless he finds some sort of work. But until then, Saturdays and Sundays only. For like regular live broadcast with gaming. If it's a host or a guest, we will shift the schedule a little bit just so that it works in the favor of the guest, like we did today.
Sorry about that.
No, it's alright. It's alright. No one can see you, so that's alright. Um, so yeah. Stream is still working, which is good. Uh, we're not on take 4, so that's at least good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good. So we've been streaming for about a good almost 30 minutes now, which is good. You know, Syko, do you know of any questions that maybe your viewers have asked you in the past, but you never really answered because you didn't really want to at the time?
Honestly, no, because I'm pretty open, man.
Yeah.
I answer everything. I've done a lot of podcasts. I've had a lot of people ask me questions. I'm not a very shy person. Like I talk about whatever, so
Well, at least you're a
I
Twitch
can't think of
affiliate.
nothing.
Well, at least you're a Twitch affiliate, so at least you don't have to upload your streams like I do.
I mean, I don't even know how that works. So you have to upload, just stream yourself.
No. So how we do this is VoiceBeast hits the stream button, and then I hit the record button at the same time, and it records while I'm streaming. Even though it loses its frame if it's live, it will still look good on the recording later, which is why I highly encourage people to sub to my YouTube channel, so that way they can see the show live, or they can see it live on Twitch, or they can see it live, or not live, later as a recording on YouTube.
Well, I can teach you a way to have music during the stream and not in your recording, because that's what I do.
Well, that's the thing though, Syko. I don't want to get a TOS restriction by Twitch, so that's kind of why.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it worked before, but I kind of just don't want to risk it when a guest is on because of YouTube's TOS is changing.
Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you.
So, I mean, it's kind of... Oh, dude, hang on one second, guys. My cat has decided to come in. Oh, dude. My cat decided to come in, so we lost a little bit of the effect. Because there's light shining from the kitchen, so... Yeah, so your mic quality sounds very good. What mic do you use?
Crap. Hold on. I don't even know.
Just say the name of it. That's
It's
really...
Audio Technica something. It's an Audio Technica P2020.
Ooh.
And it's cheap. They're like $100. I mean, they're
Oh.
good mics. Or I might have got mine on sale. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You know what's funny? VoiceBeast got the mic I'm using for like $24 when it's originally $47 on Amazon.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
Hell yeah.
There's like an end of the year sale, so that's good. Also, hang on one second. The nose has decided to drip, so hang on one second, Pete.
Not a good place for your nose to drip.
No, it is not. It sucks. Ah. Ugh. Ugh. Stupid nose drips. It sucks sometimes, I swear. Oh. Okay. And we're back. And we're back. Yay. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Yes, welcome back indeed. So, how did you actually get the effects for the welcome to the asylum thing? Like, you use those as emotes, and oh my god, that works so well. It's so creepy. It's awesome.
What is it now?
You're welcome to the asylum.
What? That's
Like,
just my voice. What
well,
do you
that's
mean?
no,
Like
that's
me
no,
saying that?
the echo of it. It sounds like it's like literally a ghost saying it.
Oh, I did it in Audacity, and what I did is I recorded it forward, and then I reversed it, and then added reverb, and then reversed it back.
Ooh.
And I don't know why. I don't know why it changes it, but it does. It gives it like a little
It,
ghost effect.
it does, and it sounds good too. It really does give the creepy vibe of the asylum. It's awesome.
Thank you.
It is really awesome, dude. So let's now that we're in like 30 minutes of the podcast, let's go ahead and explain the setup for yourself. Like, what does your setup look like, or at least what did it look like?
Uh, I had 5 monitors, a desk that like goes up and down with a
Five
button, which is really
monitors?
cool.
What the? 5 monitors, dude. I'm
I,
only using
I
the
have 5.
computer.
What's funny though is I have 5 monitors and I use them all, and I fill them up when I'm live. I have so many programs up when I'm live, it's ridiculous.
Dude,
So
the only thing I have is literally a computer and a TV. Then that's it. That's it.
yeah, but see, you got to remember though, I've been doing this for close to 10 years now, and when I first started, I didn't have a laptop, I didn't have a computer. All I had was an Xbox 360 and a headset. That's how I started on Twitch. I just twitched straight from my Xbox with nothing. I had nothing.
I mean, that makes sense, but
No camera, nothing.
damn, dude, you've been on here
So
for
all
a
this is
long
just
time.
me putting the money I've made streaming back into my job. I mean, I want, I make it better. So I have 3 stream decks, and then I have 2 PCs now. I only had one at first, but they taught me into getting 2, which was way better. I highly recommend that. And then I got a Golux Solar, which is really nice, and a couple cameras and some lighting, some cheap lighting though. The lighting I bought like 3 lights for it's like $150 for 3 of them with stands, which is real nice because one Elgato is like $150 by itself.
Dude, wow, that's a lot.
I love my setup. I love it, but it's something I've been slowly building up over 10 years. So I love it. I like the way
Yeah,
it looks. It's
that's how we did this whole thing. You know, VoiceBeast just saved up the money to create me. So I mean, it just worked.
that's
So I
it.
mean, it works.
I mean,
I mean,
that's
I
how
have
you do it. Like, I mean, my mask was homemade. I couldn't
the
afford to get a mask made. I just
no.
got my mom made it for me.
I
So
just I just got this and it never had a branding, so I mean, why not? So I mean, we got
yeah,
this as like a thing for me to have instead of me just wearing a regular cloth mask, which I'm wearing under this, but still. So yeah, wow, okay, wow. Also, thank you for the host, my dude. I understand that you have 20K views, followers, so I mean, might as well give your community a shot at looking at this. I mean, it gives them a
yeah.
chance to see you live, even if it's late at night.
I mean, they haven't seen me in a while, so maybe I
Yeah.
didn't know if they want to come and be like, "Oh, he's still alive." That's good.
Yeah, you're still alive. That's the best way to put it.
Oh, I get messages on the daily. Are you okay? I haven't seen you stream in a while. Are you okay?
I only
Like, yeah,
messaged
I'm
you.
good.
I only messaged you a few times. One because VoiceBeast wanted to say hi and give you a first-hand look at, what I'll be looking like, and second because he wanted to invite you on the show. So instead of like publicly making a tweet about it, he likes to go into people's DMs if he is able to invite them personally, so that way
Yeah.
it's not just a big thing and they just retweet it and say yeah. Which
Yeah,
for some
hit
reason
me.
he said,
See, some people don't look at DMs though, but I look at all my DMs.
which is good. I think he's had to remind you a couple times while you were live to check your Twitter because you never did.
Yeah, no, I don't check my Twitter while I'm live. I don't check any of that stuff while I'm live. I always do it afterwards.
Well, I mean,
It's like when I'm finished streaming, I'll spend a few hours just going through socials before I consider myself off work.
well, I get that, dude, but you wanna at least, do it as soon as I hear that VoiceBeast tried to message you a couple times, but even after you were live, and you still never responded, so you said, "Oh, sorry, I forgot, I suck at checking my DMs."
Well, sometimes it gets lost, man. Stuff gets lost down in the bottom.
You know what's funny though? The fact that the only people that really that truly followed him as like popularity type of thing, as like a popularity status. I don't even know why he even does this, but John Cena, someone who's running John Cena's account, followed him on Twitter.
Follow VoiceBeast?
Yeah, followed our VoiceBeast Twitter. I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah, I had my big star is Missy Elliott. She followed me on Twitter.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and it was legit. It's her. Like it not like somebody. It was her. And she even wrote to me. It was dope.
Nice.
I told everybody, even my mom. I went to my mom's house like look,
awesome.
Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott.
He did that for so long at school, but at the same time, he also got the meme, and his name is John Cena.
I know I need John Cena to follow me now. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, you follow him and we'll see what happens. I mean, it was 8 hours after he followed him back because he made a new Twitter, so.
Nice.
It was just by chance. It was awesome. Now let's get Dwayne The Rock Johnson on. Now let's get Dwayne The Rock Johnson on his Twitter, and we're good.
You're right, dude. That'd be sick.
That would be sick. Or Stone Cold Steve Austin, if that's the case. If we're going into
does he have social media?
I think he has a Facebook, but I think that's it.
I figure I couldn't see him having any social media. He's too busy like milking his cows and stuff.
I'm also looking at my camera for some reason. I keep automatically doing a rock eyebrow on this eye. I don't know why. It's weird.
It's natural.
I guess it is. Oh well. We've really just started this whole thing from scratch, and as VoiceBeast has mentioned before, or if I have mentioned it before, even if we do get popular from doing all of this, we are not going to exploit it like other people usually would. If we start earning money from this, it's all going to go to, better setup or better emotes, and if it really gets to the point where people in chat are spamming the hell out of it, to the point where I can't see most of it, automatic slow mode, because I want to be able to read chat. I want to be able to see what you guys are saying, what you guys are, how you guys doing. So, probably same goes for you.
That's the best way to do it,
Probably the same goes for you too, Syko.
What? I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, checking, like, going on slow mode so you can see everybody's, thing.
I try my best to see. I'm pretty good at keeping up with chat.
Yeah, VoiceBeast has been on your channel for a while, but I think it was like for a few weeks before Mixer ended. But still, he's a little bit of an OG, but a little bit more of a how would you say this? Just a beginning fan, but just wanted to check in with you to see what you're doing for a bit before he goes to see somebody else that's also live, but at the same time they have a bigger following because or bigger viewership because we have rules that we don't watch people and chat if they're over like 10k people in the chat, mainly because no one will be able to see our messages. No one.
Yeah.
It sucks. Say you go live and you get like 100 and something people on. We'll still watch and we'll hope that we'll be able to say hi in your chat. That's about it.
I mean, I've had 500 something viewers and I feel like I still keep up with chat decent. At least I've had people tell me that. They're like, how do you keep up with all those messages going so fast? And I don't know, practice, I guess. You start to learn what to read out of the words. Like, you don't read the whole thing. You just kind of read bits and pieces so you kind of know what they're asking so you can answer quickly.
Yeah.
That kind of helps out a little bit. It's like shorthand.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, it works. It works for you, and that's at least for sure. You can still keep up the chat, and you can still read them.
Try my best.
I mean, yeah. That's all we're asking for as viewers, brother. That's all we're asking. So, yeah. So I mean, this you know, this show is very happy to have you, man. Like, again, this is a big woe for me that someone as big as you would even come on.
Oh, absolutely, man. I appreciate it.
And I mean, at least this gives your folks on Twitch content for some of
Yeah, no.
it. If you want, we can send you the recording file so you can upload it to your YouTube channel later if you want to.
No, you just do it for you, and then I'll retweet it and everything when you get it
Awesome.
loaded up.
Awesome. That's awesome. So, I mean, do you even want to do the 6-month follow-up thing or no?
Hey, hit me up. I'll see what's
Alright.
going on. It all
Alright,
depends
bro.
on what's happening, I guess.
That's fine, man. We'll get to that road when we get to it, and we'll go back 6 months later and see how we're doing, and, you know, how you're doing, you know, job-wise and everything like that. You know, speaking of jobs, besides the graphic designing, do you want to reveal a little bit what you are doing?
I mean, that's what I do now.
Oh,
I work for a company called Hyperlux, and I am their creative designer. I'm like the head of their design team, and I just
ooh.
build their website, make their banners, their merch. I just made some business cards for them. I make just whatever they say. Hey, I need this. Okay, and I just sit here and just make it on like multiple programs. And well, we got some big things. Like I said, we got big things coming up with that company that I'm not allowed to talk about at the moment. But it's still I would say 4 or 5 months away before I can even say anything. So it's a
How
pretty
about,
big deal we're working on.
yeah, that's good, man. How about any updates for the Syko YouTube channel and the Twitch channel? You got anything for that, man? I mean, you
Uh,
gotta come back eventually.
well, I'm hoping I was wanting to come back this month, but that's not going to happen. So I'm hoping to be back maybe mid-January, hopefully. So
Hopefully.
I'm probably just going to
That's,
stay out for Christmas and everything. I know that's still a ways away, but I kind of want to fix up my stream a little bit, add some things people's never seen before, so that way when they come back, it'll be worth it.
that would be worth it, bro. That would be worth it. So, I mean, with your Psycho character, again, like, how did you really, like, create him? What made you really think about, you know, like, I know you said it before, but I mean, to the new people joining and to those who just want to decide to skip ahead to the video, like, don't like you doing that, don't do that.
Hmm.
Like, you said you had a dream about it, you said?
I did, yeah. I had that dream, and it was. I don't look anything like I did in my dream though, but it did kind of give me a jump start on. I mean, I sit there and drew. I looked up photos of clowns. I looked up all kinds of things, and then I
Imagine
was
if you
like,
were
man, I don't
Psycho.
want to.
Imagine if you
Well,
were
I was
Psycho
thinking
the Clown.
I don't want to wear makeup every day. That's what took me away from being a clown because I didn't want to put. I'm too lazy. I'm not going to put makeup on every day. So then I looked into getting a mask, like a full mask, but then I don't know. I was like, I don't want to do that. And then
Were you looking to
I
be like
found out.
Bane? Were you looking to
Well,
be like Bane?
my mom had the idea of doing the half mask, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a cool idea. And so I paint my eyes kind of like the Crow because I'm a huge Crow fan and Brandon Lee fan. So, um, and I bought different outfits and I tried different makeup designs. I literally just did a bunch of stuff. I even used my son, and I would dress him up and do different looks on him to see what it looked like. Just, I mean,
So your son basically being your little character design for you in real life.
yeah. I mean, he was, and like in the video on YouTube where we transition from the old asylum to the new asylum, he's the one that actually plays me as a bad guy, as Syko. He actually plays Syko as I'm playing myself, and you can't even tell. I mean, he does a good job.
Yep. I was so sorry about that. The door, my cat really wanted to come out, so my family let her out. And if you heard scratching, I apologize, folks. I couldn't hear anything. So, um, yeah. So that's awesome, dude. That you were able to really to design the Psycho character to look like that. Like it's. Hang on one second. There. Okay. I have a big chunk cat, so she'll open the door. She will literally open the door.
Like a tiger.
basically, yeah, but she's not a tiger. She's like a tiny fluff loaf. It's cute, but yeah. So yeah. So explain the whole like character concept. Like how like what was your envision for Syko himself? Like what was like the mindset? Is it like mine where it's like a darker sense of humor, like it's a darker persona of your actual personality, or
No, it was kind of like the asylum's a place where it's okay to not be okay. It was a place for people that didn't feel comfortable, like didn't feel wanted. It kind of gave them a place to be, and they could be anything they wanted to be with no judgment. And Syko, the character, is actually a really nice guy. Like he's what I wanted it to be was I wanted to kind of be like a big teddy bear type thing, where the teddy bear looks scary, but you know, people, you buy a teddy bear because they're sweet and they make you feel safe. But if you got to a big grizzly bear, you'd be terrified. I wanted it to look scary, but then when you got to know what was going on, you'd be like, okay, well, this guy's got, nice things to say. That's why I always have positive quotes and, we pray. I pray for my community if they need prayer because I believe in God and all that. But I don't put it on anybody. I'm not going to make them do it because I don't believe that. I don't want to
yeah,
push what
because
I believe on other people. I let them make
yeah.
their own choice.
Yeah, that's the thing with the rules of the show. We don't because of who I am. God's not really in the question of topic of conversation, unfortunately. Because
Yep.
what would you have to say about this other than demon, demon, be gone, demon, go to hell, all that sort of thing. But
Yeah.
I myself am not really too much of a believer. But I mean, VoiceBeast it kind of is. But at the same, it's very complicated because we share the same body, but the minds are very different.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't push it on people.
No,
But I'm not gonna hide it. I don't
no.
care.
Like you can
That
say
was the
it,
one
but
thing
like
I
we don't.
said
Yeah,
that.
you can share it, but I mean we can't really like go too much into the preaching of things. Like if you started
Yeah.
reciting the Bible, that'd be it. Because I can't. No, we don't want that
I
because
mean, but
we're
the
here.
thing
So
is I don't deny it because I was like, I'm gonna be this character, but I'm not going to be the character so much that it changes my belief system. Like
right,
I'm
and
not doing that. I'm
that's
not
not what
that
we're.
crazy.
Yeah, we're not saying that that's what we do. It's just that we have two different minds.
Oh yeah.
I'm more of the demon perspective. VoiceBeast is more of like the ancient one that's spiritually connected to himself and blah 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 stuff like that. But
Yeah.
the only things we ask for guests on the show, if they do have a very high belief, just don't preach it like it's one like you're in church. Like save that for your like off time type of thing. Like, but if people
Yeah.
do, like as I said, if people do need prayers, I'll pray a little bit. But we try not to get into that talk because again, character like myself, obese, kind of doesn't really run with the vibes of God. Come on now.
I got you.
So that's kind of why. Also, if you hear scratching, my cat is using it, so the cat has decided to go in its box. Okay. Oh well, we're not editing anything out because, quite honestly, if we had to edit everything out, there would be no show. Which is why, again, we did not use music for this video, aka stream, because VoiceBeast is very afraid that we might get another copyright strike because we did on episode 10. We couldn't upload it because YouTube's copyright bot has decided that nope, it does not want to work.
Yeah,
Or
YouTube is really bad at it. They're really bad with it.
well,
It's tough.
not work, but it didn't want us to show the video itself. Like Call of Duty has apparently soundtracks that are automatically copyright striked if you try to use it.
Yep.
Which is very
It's
stupid.
crazy.
Which is very stupid because all video games should have music, sound effects, and voice acting settings to lower them for streamers like myself who want to use their content to build up their channel.
Yeah, some of them do. Some games
Yeah,
do have
some
that.
do. Like we did Sonic Mania yesterday, and it worked fine without the music because Sega owns it, and we didn't want a copyright strike for that. So yeah, it's so dumb, dude. Like it just
Yeah.
really just does not want to work sometimes, and sometimes it will, but then It doesn't, so any interview from now on, we can't use any background music just for the safety of the show and being able to actually upload it live afterwards, so...
Well, I mean, it lets people hear everything that's going on anyway, so you don't
Yeah,
need no
that's true.
music during interviews.
No, especially ones like this that are just like a darker, like, environment, like...
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Yeah, we honestly just turned off the lights just so that we had a creepier effect because we live in the northern part of the United States. We're not going to go into detail of where, but it gets dark really early now. So we use that for our advantage if we're doing a stream late at night. So that way, like at like 6 or 7 o'clock,
Yep.
just so that we can give the creepy vibe of Hell Beast, which is myself. So I mean, of myself.
It works.
I'm talking in third person. I'm becoming the Rock. Just do you smell what the Hell Beast is cooking? You know, it's funny actually. Hell Beast made a meme featuring the Mona Lisa and the Rock. He calls it the Rock Elisa.
What does it say?
It says, "Do you smell what the Lisa's cooking?"
Oh,
Here,
good lord.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you in our Discord DM so you know what we're talking about. For those of you who want to see it, go on my Twitter. It should be there. Go on our Twitter and it should be there. Let me just go on Discord really quick here because I don't have it on my laptop, so I don't want to do that. So, alright. So, also, to just use Syko, I'm not going to really spam your Discord DM because I know you're probably not even going to answer. But at the same time, if it has to do anything with the show, I will DM you. But otherwise, probably not. Here.
I mean, feel free. If I don't answer right away, it's just because I haven't had time. That's all.
True. That's true. So there
Oh,
you go.
dude, that's creepy, bro. What the crap, man? That's terrifying.
So to just explain to you, so just to show you guys what I'm talking about, VoiceBeast has decided to make this creepy abomination of a meme.
Yeah, that's awful. That's just terrifying.
It's The Rock looking at you with a serious look on the Mona Lisa, and it's quoted, "Do you smell what the Lisa's cooking?" How's that creepy? That was actually one of his Photoshop projects. It was to put a famous celebrity on a famous painting. It was awesome. I loved it. Oh, God. Why do you think that's creepy, dude?
I mean, because I can see it. That's why. Just look at it.
But yeah, oh, you want creepy? Oh, you want creepy? Here's creepy. I called this either Rat. I think I called this either Rat Carry or Avatar Carry when VoiceBeast made it. I don't know why he made it, but he did.
Who is that?
It's Jim Carrey, but stretched out to look like a mouse.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I can see it now. That's not as scary. That's not as creepy as the other one, though. The other one's give me nightmares.
Well, we're glad to put that in your head.
I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, you are the Psycho guy, so I mean, it kind of makes sense to put something creepy in your head. Come on now.
I don't mind.
Anyway, so yeah, I think we'll go on for like another 10 minutes and then we'll end the show because, you know, we really, you know, because really there's not really that much of a live chat. Hopefully next time we have that, so I mean, we can, the whole point of the show is to give live questions from people of their audience a chance to give them a question for the guest to answer, so that way
It'll get better though. It'll pick up, man.
It will, hopefully. So you know, let's go on for another 10 minutes and then we'll leave. So
you gotta stop saying hopefully. You gotta be more confident.
I am confident, but
it's gonna get better. Just give it
time.
time.
I mean, you give it time. Yeah, of course it's gonna grow. I mean, we already have like 60. We already have like almost 70 views on 70 subs on the YouTube channel. So I mean,
hell yeah.
We finally achieved the building a community achievement on Twitch. So I mean, 51 followers is not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
No. And you know, if we keep this up, hopefully we could get it more, you know, attention and hype. It's why whenever I'm inviting a guest on, I ask them, you know, hey, because you have a larger following, could you retweet this so it gets the hype it needs? Like, that's kind of the whole point. So,
Yep.
yeah. Um, yeah, no, I'm really hoping that we can edit things so that, we'll be able to, just have this as a background, like this as a background, but at the same time chat and everything's up. And hopefully, guys, I can get a green screen. That'd be better. So that way I'm in the shot of everything I show.
Yeah,
Because
you can get
that's
a
like,
green screen. You can make one of those cheap.
hell yeah. But
Be creative, man. Just go to the Dollar General and buy some green poster board. That's what I did.
that works. That works. I might do that.
It worked.
Actually.
Just tape it together and
I
mount it
might
from
do
the
that.
ceiling if you got to.
I might do that. Yeah, that might actually work. Huh. All right. Well,
All
that's
you gotta
good.
make sure you got is good lighting. That's the only thing that's important is the lighting.
Oh yeah, lighting I got. If you saw it before when VoiceBeast started the call, yeah, I think we got good lighting. Yeah. So I mean, hey, Syko, just to shake things up a little. What do you think of the show? Do you have any questions, my friend?
I don't, man. I think what you're doing good. So you don't do voice act or VoiceBeast don't do voice acting anymore? You said?
Yeah, so VoiceBeast cannot do voice acting anymore due to the new environment he's in. He has very thin walls, so therefore everything he does, and the way voice acting works is you have to be very expressive with your voice. You can't just be very quiet. So he can do many voices. He can do Macho Man Randy Savage. He can do Joker. He can do his own variation of Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, Mickey Mouse, you name it. He could probably do it, but unfortunately, due to the environment he's in, he can't really do it because he lives with people who tell him to kind of tone it down because of the thin walls and everything. He doesn't have soundproof paths
Yeah.
everywhere, so I mean, he lives with family, so he understands and respects that. So therefore, he chooses not to do his voice acting. So that's why I was created so that I can be the outlet for his content.
Hey, that works. Yeah, at
It
least you
does,
get to
and
do
it's been
something.
working. It's been working since day one, so I'm going with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed the ons and offs of the stream. We were finally able to record and consistently keep going with this because of everything that happened. So I mean, we finally were able to get this going. And we have 3 consecutive views, and we're happy. We are very happy. I'm saying we like I'm Venom.
You see those people that do the Venom voice?
Yeah,
That's
oh my
crazy.
god, dude. They don't
I
even
can't do that.
neither can I. Neither can VoiceBeast. It's impossible, dude.
I don't see how they do it. It's freaking crazy.
It's freaky
Because it
and it's
legit
also
sounds like 2 people at
I
once.
know. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's wild.
It is. It's funny how they do it for all, like, from the animation to the video games to the actual now real life movies. It's actually very cool what they do.
Oh yeah.
It's actually very, very cool how they do it. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So alright, I guess we'll start wrapping this up. Syko, thank you so much for being on here.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. Not a lot of influencers or Twitch streamers that have like a big following when it come on to a short, like a very small streamer's stream because they have little to no viewers. So I mean,
'Cause they're lame, that's why.
yeah, and the best part about having these interviews is that I don't necessarily have to pay if you don't want to come on because you have to be paid, then that's fine. But
I've never been paid to be on an interview. That's crazy. People
I
charge to
know,
be interviewed?
yeah, people do charge. People like
Nah.
people who go do interviews. Some people who go do interviews expect to be paid to do it. So
But
it's
I've
like
been missing out
an
then.
ad. It's like an ad campaign. You get paid to be on their stuff. Like
Nah.
it's stupid.
I would never do that. That's dumb.
No, and that is dumb, and that's not how people should live their lives as an influencer. To require money for everything that they do, like that's stupid.
It's like you see people charge money for an autograph. I'm like, I'm not charging you money for me to write my name down on a piece of paper.
This is the
That's
best autograph
crazy.
I could ever have. This is the best autograph I could ever have, so I mean, that's
That's
fine.
wild.
But yeah, dude, this is, it's such a pleasure to have you on here, man. It was very nice, and, I'm really hoping that, you guys enjoyed it as well. Syko himself, he will be back. He did say he will be back soon, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. Uh, yeah, so thank you so much, everybody, for watching the stream live. If you've stayed during the technical difficulties, I thank you very much. To the YouTube folks on the YouTube side of this recording, like, share, and subscribe, or else I will, haunt your dreams. And to the Twitch viewers out there, follow me, and make sure you share this content and this channel, or else I will also haunt your dreams. And Syko, thank you so much for being on the show, brother. I really do appreciate it. And
Thank you. Thank you.
I will see all of you in the next stream and video. Goodbye.